Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know my last video was a Sephora haul. Those were items that I purchased myself. Today's video is going to be all PR packages. PR basically stands for public relations. I know I get a couple of questions like, why do you get sent so much makeup? So brands and companies, they send influencers like myself packages. So all of the items that I'm about to show you were all sent to me. What I'm also going to do is do a try on haul. So not featuring every single item, but I'm actually going to be doing tutorials following up these kinds of hauls, just showing you guys how they work, how they apply, what I like, what I don't like. Kind of like a get ready with me, just using the products that I received. So let's go ahead and get started. So first up, I have a package from Jouer. I had to show you guys this packaging because it's really cute. So this is their newest rose gold collection and we have a new highlight. So I do love the Jouer highlights. So they added a new color. This one is called rose gold and the packaging is super cute. So this actually has some like green reflex. It's really pretty. It looks rose gold when you're looking straight at it, but then it kind of has like some green undertones. It reminds me a lot of Melon by MAC if you're familiar with that pigment, which I used to always use as a highlight, so I'm really excited for this. They also released two new lippies, the lip topper in rose gold and a lip cream in rose gold. They also sent over this palette, which is super cute, and this one is the Springtime in Paris Matte and Shimmer Eyeshadow Palette. I do have their other palette, their eye palette, and I do really like it. Awkward hand swatch, but I do love the formula on these Jouer shadows. They're super buttery soft, the mattes and the shimmers, which I really like. They're pretty consistent in formula. I've never gotten like a patchy Jouer eyeshadow, so this is the new rose gold collection. Next up, we have a package from LXMI. I actually featured their moisturizer in an older video. I think it was in the summertime. They reached out to me and they actually sent me something. So this is the first thing I've ever received from them. They are in Sephora. I did purchase the moisturizer at Sephora. At first, I thought it was a cleansing balm because it says something about an oil, and you know, everyone now is talking about oils and double cleansing to remove makeup, but this is actually a nourishing balm to oil. So when I first read that, I just thought it was to remove makeup, but it's actually a moisturizer, and I did try this already. So this is what the packaging looks like. So it says 100% organic Nilotica reserve for face, lips, and eyes, hydrates and nourishes deeply, helps smooth visible imperfections, and it melts into a luxe glowing oil with up to 25% more essential fatty acids versus traditional shea butter. It says we named their brand, pronounced LXMI, after the Hindu goddess of beauty and prosperity, Lakshmi. The goddess's four hands symbolize giving and getting and working wonders. So this is what the bottle looks like, super luxe. So when you first squeeze it out, it just looks like Vaseline or just very solid. But once you start massaging it in, it starts turning into a really nice, nourishing oil. So this is definitely for dry skin or just dehydrated skin. And I think the best part of this brand is that it says it doesn't just work for your skin. They provide work to women around the world to help end global poverty. So I know in my last video I was briefly talking about it, and I'll leave all information down below. They have like a really great cause. So it says it's vegan, made in the USA, impact sourced, cruelty free, and natural and organic. So definitely something to check out, especially if you have dry skin. I know here in New York we're suffering with the cold weather and then it changes. So if you're looking for something that's super hydrating, you can use this overnight or you could just use this as a lotion. And I really am excited for this. This is the one package that I opened up right away because I just needed it on my face. And you can check this out online on Sephora's website. They do also carry it in some stores, so you can go ahead and read the reviews. So again, this is from LXMI. Next up, we have this really awesome package from Smashbox. This is the type of package that as a freelance makeup artist, like you literally want to cry because it's just so amazing. So these are all of their primers, other than their newest, which is the Radiance one, but you have an array of primers. So Smashbox is known for their primers. I lost the card, but I remember reading somewhere that I think Smashbox, the Photo Finish Primer, the original, is like the #1 purchase primer ever, or in America. So pretty awesome. That's the iconic one, so that's the original one. And they also have a bunch of other ones that I feel like people don't really talk about, but they have the light version, a pore minimizing, the primer oil, the hydrating, the color correcting blend, and then they have one with an SPF of 20. My favorite ones are definitely the original, the pore minimizing, and I'm really excited to try out this hydrating one. I've always wanted to try it out. So thank you so much, Smashbox. I'm so blessed. And oh, Oh, and I forgot to mention they also sent over a primer water. I actually have never tried this primer oil. I feel like I should definitely be using this primer oil. A lot of people love it. And of course the primer water is like super famous. Everyone uses it here on YouTube. You can use it before or after your makeup or during. So any skin concern that you have, they have a primer for it. So definitely check them out. If you are oily, definitely check out this one, the Pore Minimizing, because it mattifies and also refines pores. You'll definitely be seeing me use these on my clients, on myself, in tutorials. So again, thank you so much, Smashbox. This is amazing. So the next two packages are from ColourPop. They actually came out with a monochromatic collection. So this first one is the Nectar collection, and this was launched on the 10th. P.S. Meet our first ever pressed powder blush. So that's super awesome. They came out with their new powder blushes because if you're familiar with ColourPop, all of their products used to be that kind of like foamy, creamy kind of texture. So now they're doing powders, which is really cool. First up, we have this palette, which is called the Blow Me Away palette, and it's basically a quad. I am going to be taking these out because I do want to create a palette just with my ColourPop shadows. So you get 4 shadows, and they definitely look brighter in person. My camera's kind of washing them out. But you get a shimmer and 3 mattes in this palette. They also came out with some single shadows for the Nectar collection, a cheek color. So this is their Knockout palette, which is probably what I'm most excited for because it's their first ever pressed powder blush. And it looks like the perfect color. It's a really pretty peach. And then you also get this really pretty shimmery highlight. We also have some pressed shadows. We have some lippy sticks. And then they also sent over 3 ultra satin lips. So basically everything in this box is nectar based, nectar themed, like orangey, warm, peachy colors, which you guys know I love. So I'm not going to be opening up each individual product just because this video is going to be way too long. They also already launched the pink collection, which they included in this box. And then this collection, which comes out tomorrow, or if you're watching this today, is the sand collection. So same concept with these. Monochromatic looks. They have eyeshadows, pressed shadows, blush, cheek palettes, lip products. So this one is the Sand collection. Really pretty. I really like that second shade. I'm really excited to use that. You get 2 mattes in this one and 2 shimmers. This is probably my favorite one just because I feel like it's the most wearable. And then this one is the pink palette. This will kind of get you out of your comfort zone to try new colors. You can also depot these and put them into a palette. I feel like it makes colors more wearable because you do get your crease color, you get a shimmer, you get a matte. And then these are the cheek palettes, which I really love cheek products like blushes, highlights. I think that's what gets me the most excited. Thank you so much, ColourPop, for sending these over. This one's from Too Faced, and I mean, look at the packaging. It's a huge book. So it says Natural Love Story, and I already saw everyone open this up, so I know what it is, but I mean, I want to keep this forever and ever. So Too Faced definitely killed it with this packaging. Too Faced released these highlights, which are the Love Lights Prismatic highlighters. And I've been dying to play with these, but I have not touched them. I have not swatched them, but I've been seeing everyone else play with them. So this first one is called Blinded by the Lights. It is the lightest of the 3. And I mean, it's in a heart shape, and I've seen people wear these and they look super blinding. So it feels super soft. Doesn't feel like it would emphasize any texture. And this one is like the champagne-y kind of silver looking one. You do have a gold, which is called You Light Up My Life, which I think is the most popular one. A lot of skin tones can get away with gold, so I think this one is their most popular, and everyone loves gold highlighters. It might be a little bit too dark for me right now, but I'll have to actually play with it and test it out on my face. Yeah, it looks a little bit more of like a bronzy gold. For my skin tone, since I am about like an NC25, NC30 right now, I think I need something a little bit lighter, or maybe I can kind of like mix the two. On my skin tone, this is more of a gold with a golden undertone rather than a yellow undertone. But I think if you're darker than me, this will look amazing on you. And the last one is called Ray of Light. And this one is more of a champagne. So the first one was definitely more silver. Now that I'm looking at this one, this would look amazing as a highlight on darker skin tones, but on me, I think this would be more of a blush topper. So those are the highlights. And then they also released the new palette. This is the Ultimate Neutral Eyeshadow Collection. It is limited edition. So this is the new palette. It has 13 shades that already exist, and then 17 new, never before seen shadows. And it's really thin, which I like. And then this is like a neutral lover's dream. Dark colors, light colors, but pretty much all neutral. Like the most colorful one is like the pink or the purple, which is still pretty wearable, especially if you have brown eyes. I think this palette will suit you very well. or green eyes. I mean, obviously any eye color can wear these, but purples look so good on brown, hazel, and green eyes. So you do have a black, which I like, which is matte, and then a matte white, because so many times these type of palettes come with a shimmery black, and that's pretty pointless in my opinion. I think this palette is perfect for traveling because you get a mirror, it's thin and not bulky, and you have shimmers, you have mattes, and you can create almost any look or any neutral look with this one, or you can use it in conjunction with another palette if you want to do something colorful. So really awesome. Thank you so much, Too Faced, for sending this over. Okay, next up, this one is gigantic. This is from Estee Lauder, and they sent over their new Pure Color Love lipsticks. And when I received this, it was just emotional for me because I have loved Estee Lauder for so long, and I just recently started working with them, and just to receive such a pretty packaging with so many colors in it. So it's super heavy, so I can't really hold this up too long. So this is what the lipstick looks like. I love the packaging. It's gold and clear, so right up my alley. And what's super cool about this lipstick is the actual shape of the lipstick. So it's flat on both sides. I guess they figured it's easier to apply lipstick like this. Usually my lipsticks become really pointy, so I'm interested to see how it'll work like with a flat edge. And I guess you can use the point kind of like to lip line. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this nude one, and they're really creamy. This one is in the shade 110 Raw Sugar, and this is what the color looks like. Perfect everyday nude. It kind of looks like what I have on right now, but a little bit darker. So thank you so much, Estee Lauder. I can't wait to take a really pretty picture of it, because that package, when I got it, I was like, this needs to be on my Instagram. I feel like the nudes are definitely going to become favorites of mine, so thank you so much, Estee Lauder. I feel like all of these packages are really emotional for me, but when I open things up, especially like this one that I'm about to show you, it's personalized, and it just really puts things into perspective. Like, I know a lot of influencers get packages, but every single time I get one, I'm 100% grateful, whether it's big or small. Like, it's just surreal to be doing this and having this as my job. Sorry, I just had a moment right there. But this next one is from Benefit. So they sent over a beach towel. No vacations anytime soon, but I think this is the coolest PR package that I've ever received. So it has my face on it. So it's supposed to look like a little book or a little magazine. And it says, bronze, have more fun. And it says Benefit Hoola. It's just kind of surreal to just have like your face on a PR package. And they totally chose this picture. So when you open it up, you have these fun products. So they recently launched the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. They have the original Hoola, which is already out. They introduced Hoola Lite, which is basically a lighter version of the Hoola bronzer. I kind of wish they came out with a Hoola Deep or a Hoola Dark for deeper skin tones, but I'm hoping they're going to come out with that very soon. And then they have a Hoola Mini, which is so cute. They also have Dandelion Twinkle, which is their new highlights, and then the What's Up, which is already in their collection. So basically the new products are Lite, the Hoola Quickie Contour, and then the Dandelion. So this first one is the Hoola Contour Stick, which I think looks like a really good match for my skin tone. This is the original Hoola, and as you can see, it looks a little bit too dark, which can look really muddy on my skin tone. And then this is the Hoola Lite, which I think will be a lot more forgiving, especially when contouring my nose. I think it might be a little bit too light if you're a shade darker than me, so I would stick to the original Hoola. But Hoola Lite is definitely perfect for like NC30 and below, or if you like a really natural contour, you can always try Hoola Lite, even if you're a little bit darker than me. And then this is the Dandelion Highlight. So you can barely see the highlight, the Dandelion Twinkle, because it is pretty light. So I don't know if this will work on you if you're darker than me. I will probably be doing a try on video, so you'll see it in action, but I'm super excited for the Hoola Lights, especially for nose contouring. And I really have been into cream contouring, so thank you so much, Benefit, for sending that over. I'm definitely going to be keeping that package forever. Not like in a vain way, but just, it's pretty cool. Your own face on a PR package, pretty cool. Coco, you're going to come in here and you're going to poop when I'm filming. I'm like, what's that smell? It's National Puppy Day. You're still a puppy to mommy. Who's that little doggy? He sees himself on the monitor and he's like, no, that's you, Coco. Next up is probably the heaviest package I've ever received, and this one is from Makeup Forever. So this is what's in the first drawer. We have the new Skin Booster. This would be amazing for anyone with normal to dry skin, or anyone with texture or who has trouble blending. Then we have the two lip boosters. One's clear and one is in a color. We have new shades to the HD foundation, the stick foundation. They reformulated their HD powder, and I heard it doesn't have any talc, which would be perfect for not giving you flashback. And then they also came out with it in pressed versions. They do come in shades, but I found when swatching them, they're pretty translucent. There is kind of like a yellow banana shade, which I thought was gonna have coverage, but it's pretty clear. And they also sent over a ton of their HD foundations. I'm not sure if these are new shades because it doesn't say, but if they are, that would be really awesome. And then also their HD concealers, which I do love. Receiving a package like that is definitely a blessing, especially as a freelance makeup artist. When I got that, I wanted to cry. I do love using Makeup Forever, especially on my brides, because I know I can trust it. If you're having trouble finding your shade, definitely check out Makeup Forever because they have so many different shades. They opened up a new store in New York, and I really can trust Makeup Forever, especially when it comes to my freelancing. So blessed, so grateful. Thank you so much, Makeup Forever, for that amazing package. I can't wait to take everything out. I kind of want to do a full face of first impressions, so I will be trying out the skin booster and some of the newer products in that video. So I can't wait to put the foundations into my kits. Thank you so much again to Makeup Forever. Next up, we have another package from Smashbox, and this is for their new Always On Gel Liners. These shades all look super wearable. We have a really nice black, we have a cobalt blue, which I love, a white, and a nude color. And they also sent over their lid primers, so you have white, light, medium, dark, and smoke. And I can totally appreciate Smashbox coming out with lid primers for different skin tones, because so many times they say it's your skin tone, but everyone has a different skin tone. So for me, soft ochre might be my skin tone kind of color, but I love that they just came out with different colors, because obviously there are more shades than this in the world, but it's still a step in the right direction. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these, and you can use the black for like a smoky eye and a white for really nice vibrant colors. It'll make everything pop. So they also sent over this really cute mirror, which I actually do use, especially in my kit. I bring these mirrors along with me so that I can show my clients their makeup. So really excited for this one. So here are swatches of the lid primers. We have smoke, we have white. So here is dark, medium, and then light. I probably wear light. And then these are just two swatches of the Always On Gel Liner in Fishnet, which is a really nice black, and then in Bouncer, which is a really pretty cobalt blue. I can't wait to take everything out and start using it, so thank you so much, Smashbox. Next up, we have some skincare from Dermalogica. First up, we have the Active Moist, which is a oil-free moisturizer, perfect for the daytime. I've actually looked into this, so I'm so happy they sent it over because I was gonna purchase it last week at Ulta. This next product is their Hydra Blur Primer. It's non-greasy, lightweight, minimizes the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, mattifies against oily shine, and imparts a silky, luminous finish. So I love primers, so I'm really excited for that, especially as a makeup junkie. I love skincare, but makeup is definitely my first love. Next up, we have Pre-Cleanse, which I actually already have, so I'm gonna add this to my giveaway bag. I'm not really a fan of the scent on this one, but it definitely does the job. And then this one I actually have as well. This is their award-winning Smoothing Brightening Daily Micro Exfoliant. So it's actually a powder that you mix with water, and then you just exfoliate your face. So I do already have this, so again, I'm gonna add this to my giveaway bag. So as soon as I hit 300,000 subscribers, I'm gonna have a huge giveaway, the biggest one I've ever had. So definitely adding these to that. This next product is the Special Cleansing Gel. So this is a cleanser, it's soap free, and it's a foaming gel cleanser for all skin conditions. You can use an oil and then something like this to just really get everything off. The oil is just gonna take off all the makeup, and then you do go in with a cleanser just to make sure there's no greasy residue or any oils left on your face. And then last but not least, they sent over their new Phyto Replenish Oil, which I've also really wanted to pick up. It says it works in 3 phases to strengthen, hydrate, and shield for healthy, luminous skin. So I love me some oils. I love dewy finishes. I love hydrating my face. So definitely excited to have a new oil in my collection. So thank you so much, Dermalogica, for sending this over. Next, we have a package from Milk Makeup, and I already knew what this was because I saw so many people open theirs up. This is what it looks like. You get neutral shades, you have a gold, a silver, and then you have some really fun colors like blues and greens, which I definitely want to play with. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch a couple. Super intense, very pigmented, and I love these colors. They're so fun. I love that it's a squeezy too, but also has control on the top because you really only need the tiniest amount. I'm really excited for this greenish color because I've never done a look with a color like that, and also the blue. And I feel like obviously the really neutral shades are perfect for your kid or just for every day. Like you can do just like a little bit on the center, or you can just do like a super pigmented like cup crease kind of look. So I'm so excited to play with these. I heard that they last all day through everything. I definitely want to use one of these in the try on makeup look, so let me know what kind of look you want. I know you guys are gonna say colorful, so let me know because I definitely will do that. There's like a rose gold, there's a gold, there's silver, chrome, purple, dark colors, gray. Just let me know what kind of tutorial you'd like to see next, and I will definitely do that for you. Next up, we have some more skincare, which I'm so excited for. I really have been on a skincare kick. I really have just been trying to get my skin super on point. So these are from Algenist. I've actually tried 2 of these products, which I have been loving. So first up is a product that I actually wanted to pick up at Sephora. This is the Recharging Night Pressed Serum. This is brand new from the brand, and I did actually try this already and I loved it. Very similar to the LXMI like oil balm kind of moisturizer. So this is a pressed serum. I didn't know what the consistency was gonna be like, but it is a solid, and when you go ahead and apply it, it just kind of melts just like the oil one, but this one doesn't really have an oil. This product seeps right into the skin, doesn't leave an oily residue, but leaves you really smooth and really soft. So if you like serums but you hate oils, you will really like this. So it has the power of a serum and the texture of a cream, and it says after 10 days, 98% subjects reported the skin texture was softer and smoother and suppleness was restored, and over 28 days you'll see even more results. So really excited to actually like incorporate this into my routine. I tried it once, loved it. So this is their anti-wrinkle overnight restorative cream, formulated with, again, hyaluronic acid. This one is also supposed to nourish the skin and reduce the appearance of lines and wrinkles. Firmness and elasticity are restored and skin is smoother and radiant by the morning. When I received this package, my skin was going through it, so I definitely opened this up and tried it out already. You don't get too much with this one, which is kind of scary because I really liked it, and I know this one's a little pricey. This one definitely has more of an oily residue slash texture. Like this one will leave your skin looking kind of wet. So if you're dry like me, this one's the one for you. This one is designed to be used overnight, so that's why it leaves a little bit more of like an oily residue. So really like this. When I woke up the next day, my skin just felt really supple and it just looked really good. So really excited to again incorporate this into my skincare because I need all the moisture I can get. This next one is the Clarifying Pore Corrector Mask. This one has really great reviews on Sephora. This is supposed to absorb excess oil, reduce the appearance of pores, leave skin moisturized and soft, and it has pore minimizing technology. Yes, please. And then last but not least is the Multi-Perfecting Detoxifying Exfoliator. It's oil-free and it's for pores, evenness, and radiance. So I'm definitely going to try this out next week. This is supposed to remove rough, dull, dead skin. So I love me an exfoliator. I love anything when it comes to skincare. I clearly just love exfoliators, masks, moisturizers. The one thing I don't get excited for skincare is cleansers. I'm really excited for this. My mom's probably gonna use this too. Multi-Perfecting Detoxifying Exfoliator. So thank you so much, Algenist, for these amazing products. I'm definitely gonna be trying all of them out and I'll definitely update you guys. I will have a skincare video up very soon. Probably not with these products because I'm just introducing them, but as I go along and add more skincare items, I'll just do an updated one. So again, thank you so much to Algenist. Next up, we got some Cover FX goodies. So first up, we have their Illuminating setting spray. I actually already have tried this. I hauled it in my Sephora haul. So this is an illuminating setting spray. It's supposed to give you a really nice dewy look. I have tried it a couple of times. I'm still testing it out. It's kind of hard with setting sprays. Like, you have to try it more than once because it also depends on what foundation you used. What did you use to apply your foundation? What powder did you use? Like, so many different factors go into it. So I'm still testing it out, but so far, so good. Next up, they sent 2 of their natural finish oil-free foundations. So it's actually 2 of the same shade. This is G40 because I ran out of mine. So Cover FX was kind enough to send me not 1 but 2. So this is the shade G40. In person, it has a little bit more of a golden undertone. I'm a little bit more yellow. So if I get a little bit of a tan, this would fit me perfectly. So I think I'm shade G30 because I'm just a little bit too light for it. Can't really tell on camera, but definitely a little bit more golden than what I am. But as soon as I get a little bit of color, I'm gonna go right into using this foundation, or I might even just add something in just to make it a little bit lighter. This is an oil-free foundation and it has really good coverage, and I just haven't used it in so long, so I'm so excited to use this again. They also sent over their new custom enhancer drops. I'm so excited. They sent over Halo, Rose Gold, and Blossom. So I'm gonna go ahead and open these bad boys up. These are their newest shades. Everyone went crazy with the Cover FX drops, so they launched 3 new shades, and one of them is holographic. So we have Rose Gold, Blossom in the middle, and then Hollow, which is the holographic one. These are super pretty, super pigmented. You obviously don't just use these on their own. You can mix them in with your foundation, wear it under your foundation, or add it on top. I mean, I guess you can use these on their own, but these are just so like out there color-wise that I don't know if you'd want to wear these on their own. The other shades, you might get away with like a no makeup look, but these are pretty intense and colorful. If you have a deeper complexion, the rose gold might serve you as a really pretty just like natural dew, but on me these are super colorful. So I'm super excited to try these out. Thank you so much to Cover FX. This next one is from Becca Cosmetics, and when I first opened this I didn't know that they had released anything new. And what's really cool is they sent a personalized Leatherology pouch. It says RC and it's just this little bag. And inside is this new palette from Becca. This is their Sun Chaser palette. So it's a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight. So the Sunlit Bronzer is in Ipanema Sunset. The Mineral Blush is in Apricot Blossom. And then the Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal, which is a shade that they already have. I mean, can this get any more summer, bronzy? It's gorgeous. It just belongs on the beach. I wish I was on the beach so I could take a really pretty picture of it. So these are the shades. Opal, we all know, really pretty pinky blush. And then the bronzer does have shimmer in it. So it's more of a like beach bronzy kind of look. It's not really like a contouring bronzer, but love it. I love the packaging the most. This kind of looks like the Estee Lauder summer packaging, not gonna lie, but I definitely love it. Just want to like eat it up. So thank you so much to Becca Cosmetics and Leatherology for this awesome little pouch. And last but not least, I got a package from Kojendo. So first up we have this Moisture Spa Gel Rich. Contains natural herbal essences. I actually already use this. It's alcohol free and mildly acidic. I did have a little bit of redness when I used this, but I think it's because I had applied something else and then this. But this is for dry skin. No artificial colors, fragrance, mineral oil, paraben, or alcohol. So it's kind of like a skin prepping moisturizer. It's super thick and super hydrating. It looks kind of like a creamy milk. The more you rub it in, it just starts turning into like a water because I think it does have like essence spa water in it. So it's weird because it kind of turns into nothing, but then it leaves your skin feeling moisturized. I checked Sephora for some reviews, but there aren't any. I think it's because it's a new product. Next up, they sent 3 of their cleansing spa water wipes. I love these so much. I clearly already opened one. I couldn't resist. This one also says mildly acidic, which I never noticed before, but my favorite thing about these wipes are that they're so thick. So if you've ever gone to a restaurant, at the end they give you like those little lemon cleansing towelettes. That's what this feels like. Like, it's not a cheap wipe. It's very thick, so you can use one wipe for your whole face, which I really like. I love how heavy duty these are without the heavy duty fragrance or chemicals. They're just like basic good cleansing towelettes. And these are like a lazy girl's dream. You still want to cleanse your face, but just to get most of the makeup off or all of the makeup off, these are amazing. So definitely check these out. They're a little pricey, but definitely worth it in my opinion. Next up, we have the Natural Lighting Powder. I'm so excited to try this out. I'm like a sucker for translucent powders. I always feel like there's gonna be a better one out there. It is pretty large, and it does have a little bit of a shade. So there's only one color, and it's like a translucent. But it does look a little bit dark. And I was reading reviews and people were saying that it's not for fair skin. So I'll have to try this on my face to actually let you know. But I'm really excited to try that out. I do like the packaging. Next up, they sent over their Aqua Foundation. So I actually do own this, but mine got a little bit old. And it's actually in the same color, shade 123, which is a perfect like yellow based color. And this is super moisturizing without being oily. It's just a good like natural skin-like finish. So I will be trying this out on camera so you guys can see it in action. It's kind of hard to do like a first impressions on foundation just by swatching it, so just know that that's my shade 123, because I have gotten questions on that. And then I got their Moisture Fit Concealer, which I actually have not seen on Sephora, and this is in shade 03, so I don't know if it's new or they just don't carry it at Sephora yet or what's the deal, but it looks like this. I love the packaging. Red and black just looks so cool. And is it a wand? It's a wand. Ooh, and the color looks perfect. It's very yellow toned, which I love, especially for concealer. I really love the packaging on this. I think it's very unique. Most concealers are just like black and whatever, clear, but this is red and black, which I really like. And then last but not least is their Spa Gel. So this, I was kind of confused about at first. So it says this helps remove dead skin cells and eliminate impurities, leave skin feeling fresh and clean, and it has 6 botanical extracts. Oh!
Drink water or something.
So I was expecting beads inside of here because it's supposed to like remove that skin, but it's actually like the name suggests, a gel. So I'm so excited because the reviews on Sephora are amazing. Everyone loves this. So super excited to try this out. I haven't done any skincare this week because my eyebrows are microbladed. They're still healing. So I didn't want to do like masks or exfoliators because I cannot wet my face fully. So I'm going to need something like this to remove all that dead skin that's just been accumulating this week. So definitely will try this out and I will definitely update you guys on it. So that's it for this haul. I know it was a lot. A lot of you guys always snap me asking me how I get so many packages and that I'm so lucky, but this is my job. I do work for these things. Like, I'm definitely blessed. I never ever take it for granted receiving boxes, no matter how big or small the package is. Just the fact that the brand wants me to test something out that they have is definitely an honor. I do purchase a lot of makeup and skincare and beauty items in general, but it's also really nice to know that the brands actually care for my input, want to know what I think about their products, and then in turn I can help you guys out by telling you what's worth it, what's not, what worked for me, what didn't. I'm just so excited to just be back and back in action, back to work, and I will have a try on video just trying out new makeup products, and as well as a vlog, and then I'll be doing my hair care video very soon, so look out for those. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, also like this video, and don't forget to turn on the little bell right next to the subscribe button. It alerts you when I upload a new video. Hopefully now that I have my setup, I'll be uploading a lot more. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!